looking for big things out of Darius Garland.
What do all those players have in common? They all want to be here, Brad.
Oh, they love it here. They love the city. They love the people. They love the atmosphere, and they think they've got a heck of a team that's growing and burgeoning.
Serena Winters, great to have you with us for the first time this season, as here's Evan Mobley at work on Patrick Williams. Mobley barges his way into the paint. He floats and scores as Evan Mobley. The Cavs both starting big men operating with extensions in Allen and Mobley. This man as well, Donovan Mitchell, launches a three. Sensational, wasn't it, Serena? As here's Zach LaVine, he'll fire, hangs on the rim, has deflected a number of times. Nick Vucevic guides it in.
The team bonding, you know, and getting off to such a good start. Like I said, you got all these veteran guys who are accountable, like we talked about. It's just going to pay dividends.
I think it was even better with the new staff. A chunk of that coaching staff is brand new. As Garland fires and hits Darius Garland. Drains a three. Speaking of that new coaching staff, that's something they...
The clock would get deep and then Donovan would have to bail us out. So there was just no continuity to our offense at times. Want to keep that ball moving, hopping, jumping, looking for the open guy.
Zach LaVine cans a corner three.
Once Jared opens up that weak span, great pass.
Struz couldn't shoot it, gets it back to Garland. Mobley wide open.
You know, and outside competition, not the guys you play against every day.
A feed by Mitchell into Mobley. Mobley all in one motion, puts it up and in, draws the foul, and Evan Mobley has a chance.
Every time they get into half court, there's no slowdown. That ball is moving. Love it.
There's a steal by Ayo Dosunmu, who goes all the way. Ball movement, play faster.
Play faster on both ends of the floor. Coach Atkinson wants him to be very aggressive, ultra aggressive. What a pass. Wow. Defensively.
Small sample size, different feel out there on the floor.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think you got great leadership, and that's what Coach Atkinson's leaning on. I mean, you got guys who are very, very accountable, like I've said 4 times today, but it's important to know that.
Kenny was quite a point guard in his own right, a Richmond Spider,
yes,
Brad,
he was.
during his collegiate days.
Kenny's just a little younger than I am, and I remember his days coming through Richmond.
Season debut is the former Pacer. LeVert knifes his way inside and lays it in with the left hand to give the Cavaliers this.
Great, and then obviously Tristan Thompson, man, he came in great shape. Good vocal leader of this basketball team, gets after these guys in the locker room, and he can still give you some minutes. And a lot of NBA teams do that because they're trying to get shots off against the clock. What I'm seeing is guys are cutting after they pass the basketball. They're going to the basket. So that defender had Donovan Mitchell, a little drop off, a little teardrop pass. Look at the defense.
There goes Mitchell. That is something that Mitchell did exceptionally well last season.
Defensively, he was so aggressive. I've never seen him play that way, and it was just outstanding.
Oh my, Evan Mobley with the left hand.
He goes to that left like that. You're talking MVP. I mean, to me, it was he and Jokic and Embiid first half of the season. You know?
Manas Buzelis floats and scores.
He actually won games for them at the end of games multiple times throughout the last few seasons. So that's no longer there. So they got to figure out how to spread the court and be more aggressive and play smart.
Kitty between the circles and relay and find Kobe White. White finished second last season. Most Improved Player of the Year award running. He draws a foul, puts it up and in. The foul is on newly inserted Sam Merrill, who's going to have to step his game up. He may be asked to guard the other team's best perimeter player this season.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot on his plate. He's capable, though. So that is not as pressing. We can always come up with good defensive schemes.
Allen at the rim.
Wow, phenomenal. Got the right pieces in place now. It's got to be developed.
Mobley downhill. He bangs, scores, gets fouled, and the Evan Mobley show continues here in half number 1.
Yeah, I've got to know him really well. Yeah. He's just a quiet person, but he's very competitive. And he's just not boisterous. He just doesn't run his mouth. He just goes to work.
Darius Garland glides to the basket. He has 10 points and 5 assists here in the first half. The Cavaliers as a team have scored 34 points. Smith with the rebound. He'll dump it back to Dosunmu. Yeah, Darius couldn't enjoy the Paris festivities as much as he would have liked.
Friends or family there, and you're in a unique place. You go do things together. So it just creates more bonding as a team.
Ty Jerome down the lane as he muscles his way to the rim, puts it up and in. And prior to this season, that was not the case. If out of bounds was being challenged, out of bounds was the only thing that could be looked at.
Yeah, and I love the fact, going back to if you have the challenge.
Exited this game in the first half with a hip contusion. We are told he will not return. Garland pulls up.
Love that. Good looking shot by Darius.
I mean, the Knicks made some splashy additions, right?
Huge.
Mikal Bridges, a splashy addition. Karl Anthony Towns more recently as Mobley goes to work again. He has 19.
The pieces you're talking about, that's a tough out.
This seems to be the deepest Philadelphia has been.
Yeah, I agree.
In the Maxey Embiid era, if you will.
You cut flat, which is just parallel to where the basketball is, but you cut towards that basket. I just like that in the game.
Giddey off balance, banks and scores. The Cavalier lead now is 3. Giddey to the basket. Mobley inside, he banks and misses. The loose ball grabbed by Allen. Second chance for the Cavs, and Steve Wade makes no mistake. The last 19 games of the regular season for personal reasons and an injured knee. He finally did return for the final 3 playoff games. 4.5 to go in the third. Toro looks to knife to the basket. He had it knocked away. Out comes Giddey, who's getting a lot of run in his Bulls preseason debut. And Jalen Smith with the follow.
Got to keep these guys close because just like what we went through last year, just the attrition was just unbelievable. If that happens again, you got guys that can step in.
Tristan Thompson puts it up and in, and Thompson remaining in Stockton. He's on a 2-way contract after a season at Duke. Zealous now, twists inside.
As he gets bigger and stronger, he's somebody to keep an eye on, John. Got a lot of talent.
Listed as 6'10", 209.
Yeah, it's a little thin, but
lanky Zealous. Tucker lays it in. Okoro from the corner. In and out. Yeah, I mentioned Horton Tucker looking to make this team. I mean, he got off to a great start in his career. Bit him to the basket. He lays it in. He's a talented player. He's back. He'll deal to Craig Porter. Now it's JT Thor off to George Niang. Niang got Zealous in the air. He drives, he floats, and he scores.
And he got tackled on the play.
Brad, you don't need to see it.
I need to see it.
You don't need to see it.
You'll be seeing it.
Was it a twerk off? Was it one of those deals? I got to see this.
There was I'm happy to report there was not a single twerking
going on. No. Okay. At this moment, you're trying to do something to get coach's attention so you can earn some minutes.
Zealous leaks out.
Craig is very versatile on both ends of the floor.
Horton Tucker inside. Somehow snuck it off the window and in as we get a look. Travers, who has played professionally in Australia for the last couple of seasons, coolly banks and scores. Played Summer League a couple of years ago with the Cavs as Porter to the basket, had that rejected.
You know Australia has 10 of those deadliest animals on the planet.
I did not.
Yeah.
Futures, courtesy of FanDuel. Expecting big things at a JB Vickers staff.
I'm right. JB's going to have those guys ready to play. They'll play hard on the defensive end, too, boy. They'll defend.
That Friday night, as here's Chris Forte. His pass picked off by Travers. Travers made a real nice play to keep it inbound. Gets the ball back, finds Thor, and Thor throws it down.
Nice play by the Cavaliers. Good unselfish play by Travers.
With the rebound, he has the basketball. He wears the green shoes out here tonight as Bernard steps back. His shot is blocked as Phillips got a piece of it. Phillips dunks. Our crowd's in mid-season form.
I love it.
Right?
They're already mad. Yeah, exactly.
What a building this was to play in last season. Really has been over the last handful of seasons.
They already had a little attitude. The Wagner boys, you know.
They're all young. I mean, they're all young. As Travers to the basket, Horton Tucker got a hand up. That's goaltending. Count the basket for Tyson.
2-point basket for Jalen Tyson.
Thor will give to Porter. Back it goes to Thor inside. This time he throws it down.
Yeah, I thought the starters played significant minutes and played cohesively. And I like the movement. I think this is a great start.
The ball movement.